Katie Rodriguez, and I'll be doing my interpersonal communication speech. Responsibility. This is a topic we are all too familiar with, and it's something we've heard since we were little. Whether we needed to be responsible to get that first pet, or we needed to show more responsibility to drive that first car. As we become older and we get into adulthood, responsibility doesn't just go away. It gets worse. So we have more people depend on us, and our schedules get more crazy. Even those who try to set up planners or try to get up calendars to set up goals struggle to keep up with their responsibilities. According to Reliable Plant, Why People Fail to Achieve Their Goals, only 20% of the population actually sets down and writes their goals. Of those 20%, only 70% fail to achieve their goals. So that's not a lot. In order to be successful with our responsibilities, we need to have a game plan. So the main points we'll be covering today is how to get a game plan, how to time manage, and how to hold yourself accountable. So first, getting a game plan. According to Psychology Today, last updated in June 2014, 50% of people who did not write down their goals did not become successful with them. That's a lot. That's half of the population. So when it comes to making a plan, it doesn't need to be something huge or extravagant or charts that are hard to read. Be realistic about it and set up short-term and long-term goals. So short-term goals, they can be, what do I want to get done by the end of the week? Or what do I want to get done by the end of the month? Long-term goals can be, what do I want to get done within the next year, or maybe within the next 5 years? What do I want to have done? These goals can be professionally, academically, personally, even with your family. These goals can be set up. So how do we set these goals into place? We need to put them into action. We need to put them into action so that we can follow through with them, and this is where time management comes in. So when it comes to time management, the Time Management Research Statistics and Myths in 2014 said that most people don't follow through, or they procrastinate with their goals because they're not very exciting or fun. Well, of course they're not. If they were exciting and enjoyable, most people would follow through with them. So what we need to do is prioritize and stick to those schedules we make. It's a lot easier to stick to a schedule that we've written in or that you have planned for rather than keeping it in your head. So if you need to mail something by next week and you have it in your head, it's more easier to talk yourself out of it rather than to follow what you have written in paper. So once you learn how to time manage and prioritize, you need to make sure you're held accountable. So we need to be held accountable so that we can actually follow through with these and check in with someone. According to Psychology Today 2014, individuals who had a friend check in with them were 75% more likely to be successful with their goals. That's huge. That's 75%. So that's telling us more of us need to be more accountable, held accountable. So if you're someone who needs to have that face-to-face interaction with someone, talk to a friend, talk to a spouse, a coworker, or maybe you need more than that. Maybe you need more people to talk to and set up a more detailed calendar. Find a support group. There are tons of support groups out there. So let's say you're the opposite and you're a person who doesn't like to tell everyone what your goals are, but you still want something to keep track. There are lots of technological uses you can use. So there's computers, there's apps, there's reminders, alerts, alarm clocks, you name it. There's tons of stuff out there. So just make sure you have something to hold yourself accountable and follow through with these steps. In conclusion, we have talked about how to make a plan, how to time manage, and how to hold yourself accountable. Responsibilities is something that everyone has to deal with and that everyone struggles with. But if you're willing to put in the time and follow a schedule and you can prioritize, you will become a more successful person and you will be able to stay on top of your responsibilities.